Hi everyone, I am Tony. I'm currently a software developer at Sharewalk. So today I would like to discuss about the split phase refactoring. Essentially, most of the time when we need to change the code, we are typically constrained by loops. It is convenient just to append or change the code within the loop in order to add the new behaviors. However, this one is a smell where what if the code within the loop has already have too many responsibility? What if the loop is going through millions iterations, and in each of the iteration we adding a query database, so that could introduce performance regressions. So the split phase refactoring is a way for us to extract the multiple responsibilities out of the loop so that we can simplify our code inside the loop by just injecting the data instead. So today we would like to discuss about the split phase refactoring techniques. Essentially, right now, as far as I can tell, there is a traditional way for the split phase technique, and there also a different way for which is equivalent to extracting two map operations in the lambda, which I will show shortly. So right now, so let's go through the traditional way of the split phase refactoring. So inside this loop, it sounds to me at first there is a little kind of like too much responsibility right now. So if I just try to extract the method for now, and one of the things that I try to do is I try to group when the variable being declared and when it first being used. Then I starting to realize a lot of basically the code intention of a block of code become more obvious to me. So right now, let's call it right now just a get discredit. Okay, and now I think that this amount is not needed anymore, so we can inline it, and the same thing for the discredit, we don't need it anymore, so we can inline it. So from here we can see that this loop have at least two responsibility, and one of the things that we can do to reduce the responsibility, the traditional way is we duplicate the loop, and then the first loop will calculate the total amount, the second loop will calculate the volume credits. So this one is essentially the traditional way of doing the split phase refactoring. I don't like this way. One of the reasons why I don't like this one, one of the things that I don't like about this method is that it's essentially it involved with duplicating the loop, which is not really a mechanical refactoring, so it has a little bit of a higher risk. However, it is a very good method that I typically use for the split phase. So now, I mean, this one is just a minor. We can go a little bit further by using the sum from the lambda, which make the code even a little bit more concise and clear. So you can see the code look a little bit more clearer in terms of the what it tried to do. Okay, so let's go with the second example where we would like to extract the responsibility of the loop to an upper level. One of the way that you can do it, and right now we have one good example to do it, is we're going to replace that with map operations of the lambda, and the way to do that is we extract that as a variable. It gives us the option to extract as a map operation, and once we extract as the map operations, then it automatically extract that to this map operation for us and put it in front of the for each order. So yeah, this one is to me is a lot more concise and a lot more easy to understand, and it's a lot less risk because there's no manual step here. All we do is we just say, hey, extract it as a map operation for me. So yeah, so I think that's all of the thing I want to talk for today. Thank you very much for listening, and see you next time. Bye bye.